what would you recommend to someone watching this about if they said, okay, I want to change my belief system, how do I go about that? What would you're coaching someone, what do you tell them to do?
Well, one of the things, okay, there's a couple. Number one is mentors and role models. So for me, the people who had the most impact in my life are those who believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. So find people who believe in you and can reflect back to you the possibility. So that's number one. Number two is I have this exercise that I think is very, very powerful, and it's called the ABCs. And basically, it's really getting clear on the inner dialogue that we tell us all the time, because of course our language reiterates our belief about ourselves. And I do this a lot with my coaching, but it's called raising your unstoppability quotient. So let's say something happens as a triggering event. So let's say I'm in sales. And I'm calling, and I've called, 8 people. The 8th person, says, no, don't call me, leave me alone. And I hang up the phone. That could be a triggering event, right? I'm consistently getting rejected. So A, B, C. A is adversity. So you notice, what was that triggering event that creates some upset, right? So let's say it's rejection. B is belief. How do I interpret that adversity? What do I make it mean? So how do I answer, why did this happen? And what do I make it mean about me? So I can make that mean, I suck at this. I'm not very good at sales. People are a pain. I'm never going to be able to be successful. If I have that belief, C is consequence. What's the consequence of that belief, right? It's what's the impact? Well, obviously, I'm probably going to quit, or I'm not going to be that effective. So what you do is you dispute the belief. That's D. You dispute the limiting belief. So what's another way that I could interpret that exact same thing about the adversity? The 8th person rejects me. How else can I interpret that?
I sell 1 out of every 10 people. I got 2 more to go.
Yeah, woohoo! Exactly.
Right.
And if you have that belief, one no is one step closer to a yes, or whatever you just said. Then the final thing is E, energized. So whenever you feel a triggering event, if you ever feel anything, and I do this automatically now, if I ever have a thought, well, it could be as simple as, oh, well, this person didn't call me and they said they're going to call me. This person didn't smile at me or say hi. This person didn't invite me to something. We're constantly evaluating that. And so we have to kind of interrupt that. And whenever I notice it, I'll go, okay, how else could I interpret that in a way that makes me feel good? Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Right.